Hey guys, Eric here with Project DIY. If you ever found something in your house that you thought was working perfectly fine, well, I had that happen to me the other day and guess what? It wasn't. So I'm gonna show you what it was, how we fixed it. So let's get in here and see what happened. All right, so my problem occurred here in the master bathroom with the toilet. As you can see, it doesn't look that bad from the top. But when you go underneath, that's where the problem lies. I was up under there looking for something else actually, and I happened to look up around the toilet, and as you can see, it has a big water ring around the toilet where it's draining. So the only way to figure out what's going on is to pull the toilet, and to do that, we're going to have to replace the wax ring and things of that nature. That's what I'm going to show you today, how we did it, what I believe was wrong with it, and how we fixed it. All right, so the first thing you want to do is turn off your water supply. Next, you want to flush the toilet and get as much water out as possible before it is removed. Remove the caps that cover the bolts and loosen the nuts. Some can be done by hand like this toilet. Others you may have to use an adjustable wrench. Now remove and loosen the water supply line from the toilet. We are now ready to pull the toilet. I removed the lid just in case so that it doesn't fall off and break, because then you'll have to try to find another one, and that will not be fun, or you have to buy a whole new toilet. It will be best to have a towel or something to set the toilet on, because there's still going to be some water left in the toilet. As best as possible, lift up the toilet straight. This will help keep the rest of the water in the toilet. You can see the wax ring now, and it appears to have a small indentation in the wax ring, and I believe that is why it was leaking. Now to remove the old wax ring. Get a putty knife or something that you could scrape with to get all the wax removed. You want all of it removed as best as possible. I also recommend having a plastic bag handy to dump the old wax ring into. Now that the old wax ring is removed and everything is clean, we are ready to install the new wax ring. I'm going to install the Danco Perfect Seal wax ring. These are supposed to give a much better seal than a traditional wax ring. It comes with a blue piece on top that is removable if you do not need it. Place the perfect seal over the bolts on the floor and get ready to set the toilet back in place. Another benefit of this seal is the fact that you can reset the toilet with this same seal if needed. I put this one on a couple of times here. The first time it was not sealing, so I needed to put the blue piece on top. The next time there's a black piece I needed to remove. It all depends on how high or how low the toilet flange sits in the floor. Once it is where you want, put pressure on both sides equally, ensuring a good seal. Now reinstall the nuts to the bolts that are in the toilet flange. Be sure to tighten a little on one side and then go to the other side and tighten a little bit on each side at a time until it is properly sealed. Now reinstall the water supply to the toilet and slowly turn the water back on. After the tank is full, place the lid back on the toilet and flush, checking around the toilet to make sure there are no leaks. Alright guys, that's all there is to it. Replacing the wax ring on your toilet. I do recommend putting that Danco on there if you can. It's really not that much more expensive. It's a better wax ring and a little bit better than your traditional wax ring that you are used to seeing and getting. So if you would like the video, give us a subscription, some likes, we appreciate it, and remember, why hire a guy when you can DIY?